Hello friends, this is part 2 in the series of Wix toolset. In this video, we will go through how to download and install a Wix toolset, create a Wix project using Visual Studio, and understanding the basic tags and the file types that are being generated with the basic project. So let us go and see how to download install a Wix toolset in our local systems. In order to download latest Wix toolset, we have to go to the official site of the Wix toolset and download the latest version of the Wix toolset. Let us see how to download and search in the browser to get the latest version of Wix toolset. First, let us find Wix toolset in Google search so that we can get the latest version. Let us open the official website so that we'll get to know what is the latest version available in the Wix website. So let us go to the download link and download the latest version, which is 3.11.2. Let us go and download it. So exe is available, so you can download any type. I have already downloaded exe version out of it. After downloading a Wix 3.11, you will get an exe version like this. Once double click on it, Wix toolset show you the UI so that you can install the Wix toolset in your systems. Just click the install in it, as I have already installed in my system. So you can just click on this and the Wix toolset will be installed in your system. Now we have seen how to download and install a Wix toolset app from the official website. Now let us go to the next slide and see how we can integrate it with Visual Studio. For this, we have to download extension for Wix toolset from official website. After downloading or installing this extension, we can able to create projects for the Wix toolset from Visual Studio itself, and we can even build it so that we can generate our required MSIs. So let us go to Google and find out how to download and install this extension and create a bundle project out. Go to google.com and search for Wix setup Visual Studio 2019. As I am using Visual Studio 2019, so I am searching for the extension for 2019. So just search for it, press enter. You will get a URL of the marketplace. So just go to it. So this is the extension for 2019. Just click download and install it as an extension for Visual Studio. It will be available to your Visual Studio while creating the projects. Open Visual Studio and click on create new project. When you click on the create project, you can search it like a bundle, so which will be the starting point for creating a Wix project. So this will be a bootstrapper project for Wix version 3. So this is the starting point in order to create a Wix project, which will help you to create a UI for installing the MSI or MSPs for your required solutions. So just click on it and click next, then your required project will be created. For now, I have already created a bootstrapper project for example. So I will open that and explain you how to move forward with further steps. So for example purpose, I have already created a bundle project out of Visual Studio default selection. So whenever you create a bundle project, you will get a bundle.wxs file. So this is the starting file, or you can think it as an initiator. So we have seen how to create a bundle project. Now let us go to the next slide and understand what are the basic tags and file types that are present in the Wix toolset. So these are the basic file types and tags which needs a basic understanding for the further continuation of understanding of Wix toolset. As you can see, the first thing we need to understand these things. These are .wxs file, Wix tag, bundle tag, related bundle tag, chain, MSI, MSP package, bootstrapper, application ref, variables, MSI properties, and preprocessor. If we get the basic understanding of all these things, then we are good to go and able to develop any kind of Windows installers with the help of Wix toolset. Let us go and see and a valid .wxs file and how these things play a major role in generating a MSI or MSP file. So this is an example bundle setup that I have created. So you can see it is having a bundle. So this can be any name, and I have kept the name as a bundle, and its extension is .wxs. So if you open this, this kind of file will be open. So I have included all the major tags in it so that we can get a basic understanding of all tags at one go. So in the first, you can see the first tag that is present is a Wix tag. Under the Wix tag, the major tag that is required is a bundle tag, which will bundle all the MSI or MSPs that we want to install with a single bundle. Then comes the chain tag. In the chain tag, we can include a series of MSI or MSP package one after another, so which will be helpful to install two different packages at the same time, the single bundle. So first, these three are the major things that are required in order to bundle the multiple packages into a single container. So next thing is the related bundle. So this is generally used whenever we are upgrading from one version to another version. So this related bundle will be helpful to find if there is any existing Wix setup is already installed in the system or not. After that, we get a Bootstrapper application ref. This tag will be helpful when we want to provide a user interface for our Wix installation setup.
Now we are left with three things. One is preprocessor values, other is MSI property, and third is variable. First, let us discuss what preprocessor values are. Preprocessor values are if you know some values before the build time, and based on those values, if you want to configure something, you wanted something to execute, you wanted to set some values, so those conditions can be written based on preprocessor values. These preprocessor values can be assigned to a variable. Based on that, system can decide what to execute and what not to execute. Now let's go to MSI property. MSI properties are like inputs to the MSI package. The value to the MSI property can be assigned to the variables. We can create a variable and assign a value to it either from preprocessor or dynamically, and we can assign this variable to MSI property. With the help of this, we can send dynamic properties to MSI package so that the variables that are being sent to the package can be changed from the outside. We will see more about Wix in our further videos. That's it from this video. Thank you.